Hello everyone, welcome to my prototype 1 video. I'm trying to make a mechanic that is allow you to control multiple units, multiple characters, and allowing you to control them by their type, by their group, and basically the Total War series mechanic, like Total War Warhammer or Total War 3 Kingdom, and yeah, you will be able to control the units, control different type of soldiers, and ask them to walk to the destination you control. And for example, let's start to get the presentation, the mechanic. So, for example, there are 3 different type of units: the red one, the green one, the blue one. It representing different units in the games. For example, you can replace the red one to chivalries, replace the green one to archer, replace the blue one to like the soldier with sword. So you can control, you can select them by clicking the buttons. And if you want to select the red one, you can click the team A, and you'll be able to select all of them. Or you can use the square to select them and deselect. If you want to deselect them, you just click the other outside. So, and after you select one of the group, or like whatever many group you want, you can control them by drawing a line. And after you draw a line, they will be walked to the destination and label as whatever line you draw. You can draw a line with angles and with there will be like labeling like to 3 lines or 2 lines depending on the length of the line you draw. So you can draw like a very short one, there will be labeling like this. If you draw a very long line, they will be labeling like a very long line. So basically, whatever line you draw, they will be able to walk to the destination where you draw the line and to label as whatever line you draw. You can also select, yeah, you can select whatever you want, and you can select, you don't need to select a single type of unit. You can select some of the unit from this, some of the unit from that. You can also do like this. They will be also labeling, but they will keep some distance. They will not be you will be able to see the differences between different kind of units while you are controlling them. If you want to deselect, you can select them, you can deselect them, you can select them, you can deselect them, you can select them, you can ask them to walk to the different places. Yeah, basically this is the mechanic I make. It's basically doing well, and sometimes it has some bugs with navigation or the controlling or like sometimes they can't correctly navigation to the. Most of the time it's okay. Like you can, whatever line you draw, you will be able to go to the destination. Sometimes 1 or 2 soldiers will not be play in the correct place, so I might need to fix it in the future. Like this is one of the problem I haven't solved correctly. Yeah, it does not shows a lot. Sometimes, like when you collect, like go to the, like clicking here, something like that, it might, or still it's okay. So basically, yeah, sometimes, yeah, it will not be. Actually, it's good. It's not that big deal. Yes, basically, most of the time the mechanics working perfectly fine. So, yeah. And how I make the game? So I first of all using a data table. So you will be able to save all. This is the type of the data table. This is the type of the data table, and this is the what the data table contains. So right now I can only have the name, color, and the grip size, gap size. So in the future we can have the attack, defense, the blood, the health, and different kind of mechanic store in this data table. So when we are using different kind of units like chivalries or archers, they will have different type of abilities, and they will be all saved in this data table. And right now I have multiple data table with different kind of color. And let me open the strategy units. It will right now there will be randomly choose the skeleton asset from Manic and the Queen. But in the future we will be able to change the static mesh here, and we have the setup team color will be set up the color depending on by using depending on the whatever we have on the data table. And we have a team type enum that is saving the team type and team name. And most of our code was in the BP strategy controller stuff. So first of all, it has the draw line logic. You'll be able to get your mouse location, and basically this part allow you to draw a line on the screen, and it will save this system, this information, and it will later use them to control the units. And we have the get the destiny grid. It will allow you to get the destiny grid and to know where's the target and how to go there. And we have the bottom select unit. The bottom allow you to select different group without using square. You can just click the bottom to select all the one type of units in the game. And the most difficult part, I think, is the get destiny grid. This is you need the target start, the target end, basically the lines where the line start and where the line end. We have the get row gaps. We have the where is it? We have the get row gaps. We have lengths, and we have the get directions. So we have the lines and the directions, and we will. Previously, we have already get each team counts. So we know that how many. When we are selecting them, we know how many person is in the team, and we will be able, depending on the person, we will try to prepare the square root of each team, and we have the using the team count to calculate the start offset vectors, and we will be able to how many columns. Yes, basically this one's deciding how many columns you have. Sometimes if the line is very short, you need 3 columns, maybe like 2 columns. If the line is very large, you need 3 columns. Like it's basically dividing the amount of the units and by the length of the line you draw. So depending on the distance between this, the distance of the gap size and how many units you select, and how long is the line. So it will calculate how you label this different kind of units. Previously, I made some big, like creating one column multiple row grid and creating square grid, something that is not very working very well, and so I basically reorganized it. This was the part of the what does not doing well is when I'm trying to. The most difficult part of this mechanic is trying to make the units label as the line you draw. So because it's sometimes hard for you to calculate the how many lines, how many columns, how many grid, and especially when you have multiple units, it's hard for you to calculate. So basically, I give up everything else I read before, and I rewrite them, and right now it seems like it's okay. So yeah, basically that is what I have for this mechanic. Yeah, the bottom select help you select the bottom. Yeah, so thank you very much for watching, and if I'm going to enhance this system, first of all, I'm going to add the enemies. So if I add the enemies, I will be able to basically control them, and I can click on the enemies, and they will be able to attack those enemies. I think that's something that's not very hard for me to implement to our system. If I choose this to be my final project, I might design the combat system. Thank you for watching.